Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Iowa Saints will get the first crack on offense today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Now, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off target and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. Do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Dropping back, it's Connors. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. the Cyclones will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique.
Finally trapping for a sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough.
You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He reaches marks the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Connors. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Connors. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
QB decides to keep it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. The Cyclones will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Good enough for first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the point after is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
QB keeper all the way. And And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Connors. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Brought down, it crosses mid. To the 46. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking downfield, it's Connors. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They keep him guessing with a run. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Play. Had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Sooners! They are pouring it on now.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to pass. It's Connors. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Cyclones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cyclones pick up enough for a first down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball to keeper. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Connors. incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Cyclones looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Iowa State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27, Iowa State, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Connors. This time a completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Connors. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Now the offense is set up with a short field. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Connors. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete.
Football comes out. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream